Welcome to JBDrumTalk.
How are ya? We're good.
I'm good. You're good.
Fin on air, checking one.
All good.
All good.
Guess what today is?
What's today?
It's Project Kit Day.
Franken Kit!
Yeah.
What are we doing today, Molzo?
We are going to sort out the Toms.
The Toms. We like Toms?
I like Toms.
Just like Tom and Jerry?
It's not the first time that you've made that joke, mate. This video goes out to all the people named Tom. There you go.
Especially Tom from Jerry.
Yes. Yes. No. No. Stop it. Okay.
Alright, what do we got?
We have. You've seen these before. We're going to do it again. Yamaha Stage Custom Birch.
That's right. We looked at that
8-inch.
when we first did our first video
Yes,
on
yeah,
this.
yeah, the original one.
So, 8-inch Tom,
Yes.
all birch.
Yes.
Sound characteristics. What do you
Birch.
reckon? Yeah, okay, birch. Sound characters, birch.
Yes.
No, what? We're going to be skinning it today.
Yes.
What are the heads that we were going to put on it?
No, EC2.
EC2.
EC2. Evans EC2 for this one.
Beautiful.
On the top.
Yep.
And on the bottom, we are recycling heads.
Yep.
Because they're sitting there not being used.
But it's a single ply.
It is a single ply. A Remo Ambassador.
Yep.
Yes.
And it's a coated head, just because that's what we've got in our inventory.
It should sound alright though.
I think it'll work really well. You've got a 2-ply on top, you've got a single ply on the bottom, you're going to get a lot of attack out of it. Still going to have the right amount of sustain, and if it's too much, we can control it with a little bit of moon gel if we need to.
Just right. Yes.
But I think those kind of heads on this small Tom, you're going to get the attack, you're going to get the fullness in sound that we want, but at the same time with the EC2, I don't think it's going to sustain and ring on forever.
Yes. Do you want to grab the next one?
Yep. Check it out. It's the Premiere with nothing on it.
These are cool. That will have gone straight through the mic. Oh,
Everyone's
I'm sorry.
Sorry, it's my fault.
They got like reinforced bearing edges and all sorts of stuff.
Reinforcement hoops around the bearing edges. You got your muffling system, which we're not going to use, but pretty cool. It's just the way that it tightens and does all that stuff. This one works on the 12-inch, but the 14-inch, there's a fly there, sorry. The 14-inch floor Tom has lost its little bit to adjust it, so...
The doobie what's it?
The doobie what's it. So we won't be using these going forward.
I would prefer to use moon gel anyway.
I like moon gel because you can adjust it wherever you want on the head. You can put it towards the edge, which gives it a bit more sustain, closer to the center.
That's pretty far in the middle if you were going...
Yeah, and it's a bit of felt, and I don't know, I want the head to do its thing on the shell without
I
being...
agree.
Yeah, anyways, 12-inch Tom.
With the special mounting bracket.
That's right.
To make it work. We talked about this in the hardware video.
Yep, it goes straight over the top, and the little bracket bit sits right underneath.
That thing.
That there.
The rubber pointy tag.
Sits right on.
It's
just perfectly seated. It's great. So we don't have to remove this. We don't have to touch this. So we're leaving all the natural components on the drum as is.
Yes.
In this case, with this one, and just adding this to the mix so that we can mount it the way we want.
That's it.
Cool. All right, next one.
Top.
Can they see me behind this, Molzo?
I don't know. It's a 14. Are you smaller than a 14?
Maybe.
Maybe. Yeah.
Once again, reinforced hoops.
They're matched.
You got the thingy here with the dampening, all the dampenings.
Did you say they're mahogany? I can't remember.
Yes, they're mahogany shells.
Yes.
Both the 12 and the 14. Mm-hmm. We cannot find a serial number to save ourselves on this.
We have no. I've got one little thing.
No, it just says...
On this one? No. Maybe on the floor tom. There is a number on the Premiere tag on one of these drums. There's one right here, indented, 6299. But I think that's the serial number for the drum, not the actual model number. That is the only thing on the drums. So, we don't know what vintage they are. We've done as much research as we can. Please, if you are a drum aficionado... That one. Can you tell me what type of drum this is?
It does say Premiere made in England, so we know that these have come out of England.
We know that they're reasonably old.
Yep.
But we have no idea how old.
And it's a mahogany timber, like we've done the research behind that. It's mahogany.
If you can help us, please help us. Comment section below.
But sound characteristics. What are we putting on this one?
We still have an EC2, so these two will be matched.
Yep.
I can't remember what's got on the bottom. You've got them over there.
Evans G1.
Evans G1. Perfect.
Coated, because I think that's the closest thing to like an ambassador that we had in our inventory, just of spare heads.
Now, because of coronavirus and supply, we have 2 supply issues. For the floor tom, I couldn't get an EC2. So we're going with a G2.
G2, that's what I use on the
top.
The DW back home.
And it's probably the closest to the EC2.
Is it clear or coated?
I'm pretty sure it's clear.
Oh,
yeah,
awesome.
It is clear.
And then on the bottom we're going.
I can't remember.
Emperor coated on the bottom.
Yeah.
So I personally like with floor toms. All my rack toms and all that I run 2-ply on top, single ply on the bottom. But all my floor toms I run 2-ply top, 2-ply bottom.
Yeah.
It deadens them quite a bit as an acoustic drum, but just for recording and everything, you can get like that really low kick drum kind of sound from them by doing it that way.
Sometimes you get a lot more timber resonance from a floor tom.
Yeah.
Just because of size.
Oh, of course, there's more timber to move.
That's
so,
right.
yeah, that I think that'll be good. But the good thing with going at the G2 is if we do want to deaden it a little bit, we can do it with moon gel, and we can get the right control over the drum by adding the moon gel.
Not the Missy Doobie Watson.
Oh, it's the Missy Doobie Watson. Yeah.
It does have a nut there, but I'm not going to play with the nut.
No, the nuts. That's the bit that usually go over there.
Anyways,
we'll leave it as is. It's not touching the skin.
It's fine where it is. We're not going to touch it. And now let's get to the people that are going to be mad with us. What are you doing?
Just touching things.
The people who are going to be mad with us.
Yes.
The Premier Vintage Specialists. Jono, what are we doing?
So this drum we're leaving the same.
Yes.
Reason that we're leaving it the same is
supply.
We couldn't actually get lugs long enough to fit.
Yeah. So this is the lug that is required to go in here, and
that's a tension rod.
That's right. Tension rod. Tension rod that is required, and I can't buy anything long enough.
No.
With the same thread at the moment.
Yeah.
But we have got replacement tension rods for this drum.
Yeah.
Eventually this will be swapped over as well.
Can we explain the reason why we're changing the tension rods?
So
we're not getting rid of these?
No, I'm going to keep these in a bag. They're going to be safe. They're going in my drum bag.
We'll keep all the original parts.
Yeah, but because they're slotted, just the thought of being at a gig
it has its own key.
Losing the one specific key.
This key, you can't buy them anywhere.
No.
So it is like your normal looking key that you get, your drum key, but inside it has like a Phillips head or a straight edge screwdriver. Not Phillips. No. Flathead. Flathead, thank you. I know screwdrivers. Yeah. Flathead screwdriver, little mechanism inside, but it's a specific diameter with a specific little bit.
But if I was at a gig and I lost that, you're sort of stuffed.
Well, if you lose this one, you're stuffed.
That's right.
We go back to screwdriver.
Yeah, I am going back to flathead, you know? So we are going to swap them over. I'm keeping them because we want to have all the original parts for the drum.
Yeah. So the idea is eventually we get rid of all the lugs. We put this key, the original key that came with it,
in the bag.
All those lugs, and if we ever need to, it becomes a vintage drum again.
Yes, that's so.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
How about put them together?
All right. Do we want to go into fast forward mode? We just quickly go through this.
We'll see. If we become boring, I will fast forward us. Deal?
Editor.
Okay.
Talker.
Get rid of that one. I'll give you one of these. Head me. Pass me a head.
Oh, they're over here.
Yeah, they're still in the boxes and stuff, mate. They're brand new. So all the tops are new.
Where'd you get these from?
From Buzz Music.
Buzz Music again. Local supplier.
Yeah. Everybody is having issues with supply at the moment, though.
Yeah. Good old COVID-19.
We start with tops or bottoms?
I'm going to do the top first.
Okay. You want to pass me the bottom as well?
No.
Okay. We are keeping original hoops.
There's the bottom.
Yeah, I knew you'd get there.
How are you mounting this? Is this where the mounting bracket goes?
Yes. Yeah.
We want this to go this way.
That's right. Because it's going to be pole about here between these two drums.
Molzo.
What?
It is hot in Cairns today.
It is. It's a little bit warm.
We're filming 12:30, right in the middle of the day.
Yeah.
And if we run air cons in this place, you know what happens?
You can't hear us on the microphone.
All you hear is buzz.
Yeah. Hey, mate. Talk and work.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
Talking.
You know?
Slave driver over here.
Yeah. Now, Jono.
Molzo.
If I was to ask you, what is your favourite type of timber for tom drums, because we're talking about toms today, what would be your favourite type of timber?
Everyone knows what my favourite is.
Rich mahogany.
I am a maple boy.
Plywood?
Plywood.
Not plywood?
No. You go to Bunnings. Just imagine that. We could build a Bunnings kit.
We could make a Bunnings kit. That would actually be pretty fun.
It'd take a lot of time. What's one thing we don't have at the moment?
Time.
Well, we could have time coming up very soon.
Yes. I'm sure you have a lot of time at home coming up very, very soon as well.
Yes. But I'm not a timber specialist.
I am.
I am not. Molzo actually builds.
I built a guitar.
He's built a guitar.
Yeah.
But the other thing that he does is that he's just recently done since he's got to cans.
What are you talking about?
He's built a guitar effects pedal board because Molzo's first love and everything is his bass guitar.
Yeah.
And he just got some new pedals and whatnot.
I did.
So built himself a new little guitar pedal board thingy, my bobby.
That's it. Yeah. Now, for all the people who are about to whinge in the comment section, I am only using it as amp emulation because for the gigs I'm doing, we run in-ears and lots of small gear.
No amps on stage.
Yeah, I'm not running bass guitar effects or going.
So.
Anyway, this is a drum channel.
I know it is a drum channel, but it's pretty cool.
We did get talking about wood though, so that's my fault. I'm very sorry.
No, it's good. Well, I got the first bit on.
You done the first one?
No, I just got the first bit.
The first bit?
Yes, like...
Well, I've done my drum.
I know, but I had to put a suspension...
Are you tuning?
I had to put a suspension mount on there, bruh.
Oh, that's right, you did too. Well, I'll start this one while you play with the suspension mount. Evans G2!
Oh, I like them. That's actually what I'm using on the DW.
I'm going to place the label to the front of the drum.
I'm using the coated version at the moment.
The coated version?
Yeah.
Where'd you put the hoops?
Down here.
Just realised while I'm standing up, no one can see what I'm doing.
No. Everyone could see a Molzo body, but no head.
No head.
You're a talking body.
Getting all this together while sitting down on a chair.
I said that to you before. We were sitting here. Well, he was mucking around with the camera.
I was.
I was sitting here with the drum, and he goes,
"Oi, could you sit down, please?"
I'm like, "It's a floor top."
We're going to take the washers off these other ones, eh? Yeah?
No.
No? No washers?
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah?
Sorry, yeah. Just have to remember that.
Yes.
It's video documented.
Original washers. You remind me, if I ever say that I'm going to sell these drums, say, "Oi, keep the washers!"
Hey, you're not selling them, we're keeping them.
Yeah,
They're good.
I know, but like, we want to keep all the bits.
They didn't end up in the vintage collection in my garage.
To be sold.
That's right. If I thought they were rubbish and had to be sold, I would have given them away.
You did?
No, you were in dire need of a kit, and I have too much crap in my garage.
Dire need?
Well, you didn't have one.
I didn't have one, that is correct.
That's pretty dire in my books.
I was about to buy one, though. I think this is going to be a great kit.
Your kit would have been much smaller than this.
Yes.
And now you can buy the exact parts you want.
Yeah.
Like the cymbals you need.
That's right.
The right drum heads.
Yeah.
You could buy yourself a nice timber snare. You could get a DW Purple Heartwood.
No, I'm not buying a DW
Not the
Purple.
Tama Babinga. He loves the Tama Babinga.
I think the Tama Babinga. Are you tuning already?
I just want to hear what it sounds like.
I know. While we're talking,
I shouldn't tune?
you should tune in the gaps. So if I'm speaking, you need to wait till I stop.
I've been doing that. This is not going to be above our talking. See, we're having like little technical combos here now.
Not that technical.
All the technicals.
Jono,
Molzo!
drum question.
Yes.
How often do you change your skins?
Every 6 months on the tom. Actually, sorry, every 9 months on the toms. Depending, because I don't use all my toms all the time when I go play live. And in the studio, well, I use them a bit, but...
Okay, well...
snare drum every 3 to 4 months, I try. Kick drum once a year. Okay. Depending on how much I'm playing. If I'm playing 3 or 4 gigs a week, I might do it every 6 months, just because it's getting a flogging. But if you know, kick and snare I try to do... If I'm doing my snare drum 3 months, doing the kick drum 6 to something months. If I'm doing the toms It literally once, twice a year. But the kick drum and snare drum, kick drum once a year, maybe twice. Snare drum at least 4 times a year.
Okay.
I watched one show over in
Desperate Housewives.
No! I watched I'm the Office and Friends.
Or Pretty Little Liars. I need to be careful not to whisper too loud. Everyone might hear that he watches Pretty Little Liars.
Hear me tuning over the top of you?
Alright, we have put all the bits together. Stay still. We put all the bits together. We'll be back very soon.
We'll see you soon. Bye-bye!
We're back!
We're back! Woo!
Jono has tuned some drums.
We have tuned some drums.
Yes.
In the heat. It is amazing how quickly they tune. I mean, how quickly
Settle.
they settle. The tuning changes.
Yeah. We had it right, and then we didn't.
We were trying a few different mics and
Yes.
different things
Yeah.
as well. Do you
So,
want to explain the mics?
we'll talk through the mics. We got 604s on these first two.
Yep.
Now, I only own 2 604s because realistically that's all I'm going to use on the toms for gigs.
Yeah.
So we've grabbed some 835s. I own a couple of 835s.
Yeah.
They're running basically the same dynamic bit as these. Is that correct?
They're very similar in tonal characteristics to what we want. These are EQ slightly different on their chipset, but as far as like
sound capture.
Yes, this is the closest thing
it's compared to
using. Look at my hands, it's got all the seat stuff on. It's very the seat fell apart just before. But
that's why he's got seat stuff on his hand. That probably makes more sense.
And I was putting it back together. Anyways, this mic is very, very similar characteristics to those mics rather than putting a 57 on here or a kick drum mic or something else.
So we did try running a kick drum mic on the floor tom, which is cool.
This one.
It was interesting, but we weren't getting comparative sound between the drums. It was nice, but it didn't match what we had.
No.
So
just as a natural sound we're going for. We're going to do a little bit of EQing to these. In this video, you'll hear them.
No, they're playing in this video. For the final one, we'll be running EQ.
So in this one, they'll be flat EQ.
Yes, yeah.
In the final video, the kit will be EQ'd as if we were using it in the studio or live.
Should we hit them?
Yep.
I think we should hit them.
Do you want to hit one?
I'll hit one. So this is our 8-inch Yamaha Stage Custom
Birch. Cool.
Yeah?
Like that. No, you hit the 12 while you're there.
Okay.
I'm going to play them all in a minute.
Premiere.
Premiere, 12.
12-inch.
Acoustically, they sound nice as well.
They sound really good.
Acoustically, they sound good. All right. You want to hit the 14?
No,
you hit the 14. Come on. It's a big sound out of the 14. Like, I know you're hearing a mic version.
That's right.
But we're hearing acoustically. And it sounds
full.
pretty unreal. Now, just so you know, there's nothing we've done to the 8. We've put one little bit of moon gel on the 12.
Right on the edge.
Right on the edge. It had to go right towards the edge, otherwise it just killed it too much.
Yeah.
The 14, we're using 2 bits of moon gel, and on the bottom, because we're using a Remo Emperor head, it was just a little, for my liking, a little bit too ringy, so I just put the littlest bit of gaff on the bottom.
Yeah.
Two little strips either side.
Definitely spent the most time on this drum.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just to get it to where I'm used to having Tom's sound, the pitch that I like and everything going on. So, anyways, we're not using the dampening rings inside these 2 toms. As you hear them, that's what we've done. I think they sound pretty good. Shall I have a play for them?
Yeah, play the lot. Go for it.
Alright. Here we go. I'll play the toms.
They're not going to hear your stupidness anyway, because they're going to mute that in
but you might have to.
I know,
you might have to do. You might have to be an engineer and do it. Here we go. Ready? Here we go. Here we go. work well together.
Yeah.
So, I think these are going to be really, really nice.
Yep.
Especially when we have the opportunity, you know, post-production to EQ everything and get it sounding a little bit nicer as well.
Yep.
I'm actually really looking forward to using this with the snares and the kicks that we've already done. Once we figure out what cymbals we're going to use.
That's right.
We're putting it all together and
like, we're talking early days here.
Yeah.
We've done our kicks, snare, and toms.
Yeah.
But can you imagine how all this is processed with how good it's sounding now? It's
Yep.
going to be really good.
We might even have to later on, after we do everything, just show them what processing we did.
Yeah, we might do a separate video on that.
Yeah, later on, because we have mentioned and talked about doing a processing video, but maybe with this kit is the prime example to have a look at what we did to get the
Comment
sound
below
that it is.
if you want a processing video on how we set up the kits.
Just a thumbs up for processing, and we'll look at making it work.
Yeah. Jono, that's probably it for today, isn't it?
Yep, it's been fun putting these together.
Yeah.
There was some weird and good conversations. Thank you so much for watching. We can't wait to show you the next video where we look at some cymbals.
Yep.
And after that, it's the kit together. I'm looking forward to playing it.
Yeah.
We might even try and get Molzo to play it as well.
Oh, we'll see. Stay safe. We'll see you later.
See you soon. Bye.